All right, that was very easy. We're checking out about half an hour early so we can get to Point Pelee. Honestly, that wagon is a godsend. Everything goes into the wagon, we drag it, and we're back in the car. We didn't even sweat. It's fantastic. All right, Point Pelee.
So, slight thing, we thought Point Pelee was only about an hour away. Again, the most unprepared we've ever been for any trip, getaway, whatever you want to call it. It is almost 2 hours away from here, so.
Well, we're gonna see what happens, so. Coming up, the end of Ontario. Almost literally.
Almost literally. Oh.
Oh my God, we finally got it. I think.
Yeah, park's
there we go. I've been looking for one of these beaver signs, but then T and I were chatting, so we were having a hard time getting that beaver sign on the camera. Now, to my right, we are literally at the water. That is pretty cool. There it is. So we can't actually go any more that way because, well, that's the water, and we're gonna hit the United States.
We are actually coming up to the tip.
Right. So what is so special about Point Pelee?
So Point Pelee is the southernmost tip of Ontario and of actually all of Canada. So I can't believe we've never come to this national park to actually see, but it's really cool because at the very, very, very tip, it's almost like a little bit of an island walkway with water on either side that you can go literally to the tip. You're gonna see, we're gonna show you.
All right. Anyways, we're just driving down right now. Check in a sec. So this is a national park, meaning, can I see that sign for a second? We actually get to use this pass again. What? We bought this annual pass so we can, because we were going to go to Calgary so many times, but then COVID. So now we actually get to use it in both Bruce Peninsula and we get to use it here at Point Pelee because it's a national park. So no paying for us here. Otherwise, normally you gotta pay for day use. Forgot how much it is, but we'll put it right here after we do some research.
Literally just showed it and we got in. Woo! Our first stop here in Point Pelee National Park is going to be the Marsh Trail. So you just have to keep driving through, you're gonna see signs for it. We just turned right in, there's a parking lot here, and behind me you can actually see the boardwalk. That is what the whole trail is going to be as you walk through the marshes of this provincial park.
Since it is the marshland, I would highly recommend coming in this type of weather. 10 degrees.
Unless
and the reason is?
Mosquitoes!
Unless you enjoy mosquitoes, which we don't.
If you do come in the warmer months, just make sure you bring lots of bug spray. All right, starting off, there's some outdoor etiquette. It looks like it's all COVID related things, so I think we're fine. You can see there's a tower, or you can go up higher and see the marshlands. And everything is one directional to encourage social distancing as well. So we are going the right way. Point Pelee National Park is Canada's second smallest but most ecologically diverse national park. It is home to more than 390 bird species and 70 species of trees. And about 70% of it is actually composed of marsh, which is lined with cattails as far as the eye can see. This is one of the largest remaining marshes in southern Ontario. Depending on the time of year you visit, you might actually see things like frogs, turtles, muskrats, snakes, and various other insects when walking the marsh boardwalk.
We just got out of the marshes. This is a observation deck, I guess, where you can go up and take a look at the marsh in total. Because when you're in there, the weeds are like super high. You won't be able to see anything. So I'm kind of looking forward to see how far this goes.
Well, the marsh boardwalk is only about 1 kilometer long. It only takes about 20 minutes if you're going for a stroll, or less if you're speed walking. And then at the end or the beginning, depending on when you want to do it, you've got that platform. So this is a really good first stop to get us out into the colder temperature, walk around a little bit. Now we're gonna get back in the car and go to the tip and do that trail. So let's go.
Before we go, check those out. Yeah. Electric charge stations for those of you who have electric cars. Not a bad place to just park it and walk down maybe if you want to get a charge in before you head home.
The Tip Trail is a short 5-minute drive from the Marsh Boardwalk. Simply hop in your car, drive down the road all the way until you hit the parking lot.
All right, now that I got the microphone, hopefully this wind does not get caught. But if we turn around, you can see the US right across the water there.
I don't know if you can see it on the camera. We're gonna try and get it. Kind of, you can, yeah, maybe a little bit right there. You see, ooh, that's the US.
That's pretty awesome.
Okay, we are starting the trail to get to what we think is the tip. To our left is a big tower. We're gonna do that on the way back though.
Look at that. It's crazy. It's crazy windy here. I think you can actually get really good surf at this point, but these currents are super dangerous, so you are prohibited from getting into the water. But with that said, the beach is pristine. It actually looks extremely sandy considering this is Ontario. So I'm really glad that I'm wearing a windbreaker because holy moly is it windy. We're just waiting for people to get out of the point so we can go there and take a look. Welcome to the most southern tip of Canada. It's right there. So this is Point Pelee, and this is the most southern point in Canada. We're actually only a few meters away from the US border. You can see Ohio right there.
Pretty crazy! So we're at the top of the tower, and holy is it windy today. Parts of the stairs, the wind is literally like making you fly up the stairs, but the view from up here is totally worth it. As you can see, you can basically see the whole tip of the island all the way around with the views of the lake, so pretty worth. Well, we've done the two trails that we wanted to do. I don't know if we're going to do any more. It looks like storm clouds are rolling in, but let's go see what else there is in here.
We didn't end up going very far. It's only 1.3-ish kilometers. We spent 42 minutes and 39 seconds.
And that was leisurely strolling.
Yeah. Very cool though. Very windy. I honestly wonder if it's like this all the time because it is in the middle of a giant lake, but I also don't think these storm clouds are helping much.
I don't think so either. It was definitely worth the detour though, because we've never seen this before. So we've got another place in Ontario where you can come and explore, get outdoors, and if you are trying to cross off the National Parks of Canada off your list, you'll want to stop here.
Cool. I think we're gonna start heading home. I'm pretty hungry. There are many trails in here, but honestly, they're just nature walks. No real like destination points of interest to see on those. I'm getting pretty hungry, so I'm going to convince Tia to go home.
All right, let's go. So Andy's the one who wanted to leave, and as we were driving out of the park, he said, "Ooh, what's that? Let's turn in there."
It's old buildings, what can I say?
So what is it?
Well, it's a couple of old buildings that I'm assuming has turned into a museum. Ed Laurier's homestead, which is actually what the sign said. So I think we'll come back the next time because everything in there is closed. But I looked into the window and there are parts of it that's decorated. So I don't know if it's still under restoration or what's going on, but I have a feeling that they will open up and let you go inside. It's kind of interesting. There's a bunch of old stuff laying around and just, it looks like there's history, so I'm curious. I would like to come back.
Next time. All right, are we going out now or?
Yeah, for the time being.
All right, let's go.